it's Kyla and I'm here to inspire you along your health journey. And today I'm going to show you how to propagate your own mint. Now what we're going to do is go from this simple clippings to this, our own planted mint that we can put in our garden. So the first thing that you want to do is actually get some clippings. Now you can get some clippings of mint from your local grocery store, your local plant nursery, so many different places where you can find mint. Now the key is to find the mint and then grow more mint. All of this mint came from one mint bush in my garden, and I planted that 2 years ago and it is thriving. So it literally started with 2 mint plants and now I have several mint plants. So once you get your hands on some clippings, what you want to actually do is remove all the leaves except for the top part. So the hormones from where these leaves grew is where your roots are going to grow, which is so cool. So once you actually clip these off, you can actually pull them off if you have a strong piece of mint, or you can use some scissors and cut them off. Either way, you can do that. And this mint is already washed. So all I'm gonna do is just cut off those. And the reason why you're cutting all these mint leaves off is because once you put this in the water, you don't want your plant to be confused about where to grow or how to grow. You want your plant to grow up and you want your roots to grow out. So you cut all these off just so that your plant knows, like, okay, I'm gonna put all my energy in these places. So we're gonna keep cutting. All right, so there we have it. And let me give you a close-up. So this is our mint. And again, our roots are gonna grow from here. Those little specks down below from where we pulled our leaves, okay? I'm gonna do that for all of these. And all these leaves, y'all, like, I'm gonna keep these. I use a lot of this mint in my Yoni Steams. If you haven't seen my Yoni Steam video, I'll put that up here somewhere. You can dry your mint out for a tea. There's so many different things that you can do with your mint. If you wanna see me actually cook with my mint and use my mint, let me know down below. We can definitely make that happen. And then here are our clippings. So once we get these clippings, we're gonna put them in little jars like this, right? So these are jars that I've had for about 2 weeks and they are flourishing. I'm gonna show you guys their roots so you can see exactly what I mean. Okay, so here are my roots, guys. So crazy. You can do one of 2 things once you actually put these in a jar full of water. You can put them in a windowsill in your house, or you can put them outside. No matter which way, they'll grow. Mint is like a weed. It will thrive, it will grow. So once our roots are planted, then we're gonna pot them with loose potting soil in a container. Right here is actually where I have my container of mint that I propagated about 4 weeks ago, and it is thriving. So once these bad boys get a little bit more rooted, I'm gonna put it outside in a bigger pot. But for now, I just wanted to kind of get used to being in the soil because it can be a shock going from this to this. So you wanna use some loose soil with a lot of water and you're good to go. So again, I have my loose leaves here, and I have mint. I have 2 kinds of mint in here and a little bit of sage that I actually cut up because I'm gonna actually use this for a Yoni Steam a little bit later. So if you're looking for a video on how to use fresh herbs for Yoni Steam, check that out. So I have a lot of different type of herbs around my house. I have some sage leaves in here, some mint leaves in here, and then I have like these purple mint leaves. Hold on. There we go, these purple mint leaves, which look a little different. I also have some lemon balm and some chamomile growing, so I'm gonna add that in here too. All right, so here I have my dirt, and this is a hanging kind of pot, only because I feel like mint is one of those things that is great everywhere around the house. So this is my hanging pot full of dirt. I'm gonna plant some of these in here, and I grow mint everywhere around my house. One, because it's great for my tea, it's great for my Yoni steams, but it also deters a lot of critters from around the house. So ants hate mint, mice hate mint, spiders hate mint. So yes, mint grows everywhere around here. I'm going to transfer some of these. You see those nice little roots? Look at those roots. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna lightly transfer her into my dirt and just giving her some room to grow down below. The dirt I have here is some organic dirt for starting plants. And then I also mixed it with a little bit of my compost dirt. So I have been composting since the start of quarantine, y'all. It has definitely been a journey and a learning lesson. I'll be sharing with you guys some more about that soon. But yeah, my husband is now making me a new compost mixer because when I first started composting, I only had one garbage can, and it's like when you think about how much we actually throw away as far as like peelings and cuttings from, you know, different fruits and vegetables that we eat, it's a lot. It's a lot. So I really need like 2 more just so I can make sure I'm cycling the dirt out and cycling our compost in the right way and not just like keeping the compost going forever. Neither here nor there. We can talk about that later. But yeah, so compost is really great because it just kind of puts those extra added nutrients and ingredients that your plant needs back in there. And really excited about my compost because even with the lettuce that I used in my last video, I used compost in that and it grew like wild. So compost is life. If you get a chance or if you have the space and capacity to do compost, do it. Especially if you're trying to garden. Do your own compost. I don't want to overfill this pot with a lot of new seedlings. I just want a few to grow in here together. So I think that this is a good number. Just space them out really good. One more. We'll add one more. I think we have space for one more. Pretty roots. Okay. Let me wash my hands. Okay, we have some. So there we have it. We have some planted new mint ready to grow. Really excited about this. I'm going to water her and then I'm going to put her back outside with her friends and I'll do an update video later. So here's to growing your own mint. I hope that this video helps you along your health journey, and until next time guys, peace. I've grown mint, sage, rosemary, and working on my oregano now. So this is just something that kind of gives me peace during quarantine. My garden is thriving, so I wanted to share with you guys how to do this.